I'm going to survive 100 days in Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, the first version of Minecraft I've ever played. In this video, I'll build a base younger me would be proud of, beat the game on my own for the first time ever, and really soak in that early Minecraft experience. This is 100 days in Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. It's been quite some time since I've played this version of the game. We've made it into our new world and have spawned in a spruce biome, and there might be a chance that there's not even spruce wood in the game, and this may just turn into oak. We got our first achievement. Beautiful. I am on the most updated. Oh, there is spruce wood. Perfect. I'm on the newest version of Xbox 360 Edition. There are some older versions that aren't even that old that don't have the other wood types. The classic crafting menu got our second achievement. I believe there are 96 different achievements to get. In fact, we can go ahead and see right now. 2 out of 93. Taking inventory. Beautiful. I also have a map. Let's see where on the map we spawn. That's about usual, right? Bottom left. Coordinates are up there. I'm gonna really need this map. And this is all the space we have for the next 100 days. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. A savanna? I didn't know they were in the game at this point. Oh, the hearts from the cow. I'm sorry. Sugarcane. Let's grab this so we can start a farm early on. If I'm not mistaken, the current enchanting may suck away all 30 levels when you enchant instead of just 3. Or whatever level enchant you go for. Coal. Let's craft this wooden pick. Time the mine. Let's gather this coal as well as some cobblestone. Followed by upgrading all my tools. Or really crafting all my tools. Granite's in the game, and I really don't like that texture. In other news, this is my first non-bedrock video on the channel. I'll primarily be uploading bedrock, but I think it's nice to have some videos like this here and there. This cave leads nowhere, but that's okay. We got some coal, which is what we really needed. Now I need some sheep. The last thing I want to do is stay up late fighting monsters, or staying up late and staying in a hole. Thank you. I can always come back and check these caves out later on. Early on, the best way for me to go about this is to just explore this entire world. See what biomes we have, see if there are any structures. A village and a desert temple would be amazing to find. I'd love to mine all this coal right now, but I really can't. I need wool. Oh, look at what? The swimming? They have this swimming in 360 edition? The game is more up to date than I thought. I've reached the end of the world. Let's just continue moving that way. It's becoming night and I will have 3 wool. Thank you very much. The colored beds are also in the... Okay, wow. I was really expecting the classic red bed. I'll craft a furnace and smelt up some of this food. Thank you. I can just run around with my map in my offhand. That'll make this much easier to fill out. Seaweed? I'll try not to get too surprised about everything, but it's just there's so much more in this version of the game than I thought there was. Whoa, look at this cave. This is such a cool spot for a base. Unfortunately, it's at the very edge of the world. This may be the only jungle in this world, and it's on a tiny island paying homage to my last video. There's also a mesa biome in this world. Ruff, 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 ruff. The swimming is so fast, I really don't need a boat. I've reached my first autosave. I thought it would do it in the background, but oh, okay. So I'm gonna switch that over to 30 minutes instead of 15 minutes. I thought it would be like Bedrock Edition where you get that little chest in the top, and then I never use these blocks. I think it's time to start. As one of my goals for another savanna. As one of my goals for these first 100 days is to build an epic base. A savanna village. Let's check out some of these trades and see what goodies they offer. What, none of you guys offer anything? There's a drown? A desert temple, yes. Why are they all, as Dallas says, nitwits? Not a single one of these guys can trade? You can, thank you. 4 emeralds for a pair of leather pants. You remind me of a friend of mine. Let's take these bookshelves for later enchanting. I also probably shouldn't have taken him out because he was like the only one who trades. Oh no, his friend's right here. And you have the same trades pretty much, really? Except he gives me 25% off. How generous. We have a great chance to get some goodies. Not the greatest first chest. Impaling 2, a golden apple, that's pretty cool. Feather falling 2, okay. That's certainly something. And Frostwalker 2. Honestly, not the greatest. Oh, iron. Thank you very much. I still prefer the old textures than the new ones. Not saying that the new textures for the ores are bad, I just really like these old ones. The jungle from earlier isn't the only one we have, and in the top right corner, it's just more savanna. The last time I saw a parrot was shocker. I recommend you stay out of the water, and I recommend you stay in the water. With this dark oak, oh my gosh, a llama, but it's not accompanied by my friend. With this dark oak biome, I believe we now have every type of wood in this world. And since this world isn't infinite, that's actually extremely lucky. I believe this is the highest point in my world. Oh my gosh. Really? I didn't have the momentum I thought I would. I didn't think I would die. I was even contemplating if I should jump, and I thought there was no way I wouldn't make it. It's close to becoming night. Let's get my stuff and get to sleep before the monsters come out. Oh, this is the wrong mountain. At least I can swim pretty fast. Wait, this is the end of the world. What? I'm at this corner. Oh my gosh, I went the wrong way. I'm on hard difficulty and surprisingly no monsters spawned. I really try to not die on these videos. I know that was reckless, but I really thought I could make it. I'm on the wrong side of the world again. It's way over there. There is a chance I haven't been close enough for my loot to despawn, so I may get it back. Aim for the bushes. Yes, my loot is still here. Thank you, Minecraft. The rest of it's up here. Impaling 2. Why did I take that? My feather falling didn't survive, which is actually very ironic. That's okay. I got pretty much everything else. There's an ocean monument. Let's check out the center of the world. It's day 5, and besides the Guardian corner, the entire world has been explored. I'm in the center of the world, and that mountain is gonna be my base. Gonna be my base. Gonna be my base. The one from earlier was really cool, but since it's on the edge of the world, I'd rather not live there. I've gotten so much coal as well as so much food. I'll get a second furnace going so I can start smelting this iron. I want to be able to start the sugarcane farm as soon as possible. In fact, I got some iron from the desert temple. Acquire hardware, very nice. I may even get another achievement when I craft this chest plate. No, although I will get an achievement once I get a full set of iron armor, which I'm still pretty far off from. Wait a minute, that's a different desert temple. I saw it but didn't think anything of it because I thought it was the one we explored earlier, but that's a new one. We can check it out in a bit. It's about to become night and I still don't know the layout of my base. Actually, that mountain is where I want to live. It's a bit taller and doesn't have this little hill connected to it, so that's where I'll go. I began with chopping down some of these trees, then started to hollow out this mountain just a bit, but before I dug too much, I switched over to placing an outline of where I wanted the roof to go just so I knew what I wanted to dig out. I didn't get too much done because it will be much more efficient if I have some iron tools to do this with. So I will go ahead and leave my map at home just in case I die, and it's time to go mining. Hopefully this cave leads somewhere, although if it doesn't, there are plenty of other options around this world. I already have a little over 2 stacks of coal, but it's always nice to gather more, especially knowing that those 2 stacks will not last all 100 days. I hit level 10 again. We have our first iron hidden behind some coal. Unfortunately, the game in this version is very dark, so I am going to have to use a lot more torches than normal. It does seem like the coal generates a lot more frequently, so it may even out. We have an underwater cave. I don't think these are all too common in this version of the game, although I can't really go much further. Let's get back. A little later on, I can come back and see if doors work as air pockets. This cave does come to an end, but there was a small hole right over here that we can break into, and hopefully it expands much more. It looks like it does, and we are facing our first zombie, and there's another one over there. Before I go further, let's continue to grab this coal. I haven't come across as many monsters as I thought I would, considering I'm on hard difficulty and in a cave. The ores may even be more plentiful just because we're in a confined space. Like, there's a chance when they made Worlds Infinite, they also reduced the rates of how often everything generates. And yeah, I have a torch right there, and it's still dark just a couple blocks away. Let's try to take out the skeleton without getting hit. There we go. I'll craft all my birch into planks and then craft a crafting table as well as a furnace so I can start smelting some of this iron, and in the background of that, I can mine even more. I'm pretty sure this is our first creeper, and he's actually a nice guy. The iron takes very long to smelt. It may not look like it's taking longer than usual, but I feel like I should have a lot more already cooked. And just like that, I should get the Iron Man achievement, right? There we go. Iron Man, there we go. Beautiful. I'll also let some more smelt because I want an iron sword as well as probably 2 more iron picks. The sword can sit in my back pocket for now. Unfortunately, we've reached a dead end, but there is one more path I can take, and this one looks much more promising. I'll just take my time and gather all the coal I come across. This is a nice find. The chances of coming across a stronghold in Xbox 360 edition is actually incredibly high because the world's so small and there has to be a stronghold, so it's obviously going to be, you know, somewhere in the world. I don't know, that baby zombie threw me off. Diamonds! My very first ones come from a chest in a stronghold. I also got another iron pick as well as red. Do I even take the redstone? I always grab redstone and I never use it. But this is right under my base, which makes things quite convenient. This cave is a lot bigger than I gave it credit for. You used to be able to place torches in the water block to get rid of the water, and you can't do it in this version. We've finally reached lava. Let's go down there from a different path. Gold is actually a great find. I believe you're still able to craft notch apples, and if that's the case, if I can get enough gold, which it will be quite expensive, I believe it's like a stack in 7 for 1 notch apple, so who knows how close I'll get to getting one, but it would definitely help for some fights later on. There's a ravine on the other side of the cave. You pretty much never come across ravines nowadays. The caves have gotten so massive that this honestly would be pretty small compared to what we have now. Thank you for coming down. No, don't die. Don't don't do it. At least I regenerate fast. That's very nice, especially as a Bedrock player where regeneration is very, very, very slow. I've talked about it multiple times before. It's one of my least favorite parts of Bedrock Edition. You lose your hunger way slower than like Java or this version, but you also gain your hearts back much, much slower. So I guess in a sense it's a fair trade-off, but it's just better this way, especially if you just gather some food. I'm not sure if I'll get enough gold for 8 blocks, but I'll sure try. Usually in ravines like this, there's massive pools of lava. We'll probably find another one like that later on. Nothing beats this diamond look. Not to hate on the redesigns, and I don't think this is nostalgia, I just think these diamonds look so much better. Let's go ahead and pick them up. This will bring our total diamonds. I think lapis is useful for enchanting at this point. I do know that the elytra are in the game just because of the elytra minigames, which I never played, but I know about them. This just might be the biggest vein yet. It is 5, perfect. Followed by another 2, 3, 4, 5. How wonderful. While I'm here, I am going to craft a diamond pickaxe and gather some obsidian. Of course, I'll grab 18 for a full portal as well as the enchantment table. There's still more of this cave to explore, but I don't have the inventory space. I think I'll just do a quick run through, gather some more iron, and hopefully come across some more diamonds. But I think I'm gonna pass up on most of the coal I come across because I already have quite the supply, but just not enough inventory space. I've made it back to the surface. Let's hurry up and go to sleep. 10 stacks of coal, nearly 4 stacks of iron, 22 gold, almost 2 stacks of lapis, and 17 diamonds. I should not have to mine coal or iron again. I have another double chest. I don't have like anything that really needs to go in it right now, but I'll be getting a lot more blocks once we start with this. I have 2 iron axes. I'm going to use these to go gather some wood. I mean, what else would I do? And the wood I'm gonna use will be dark oak. I believe the last time I used this was the Minecraft movie video, and that was quite a while ago. This should fit in very nicely with what I'm trying to do up there. I will have to replace these stairs, but I will have to replace these roof outlines, but that was really just so I can see what to dig, not necessarily like starting for the future, at least as far as building the roof goes. My second axe is done for. I got a nice amount of wood. Trees in this edition grow back so fast. Usually when you plant a tree, you're looking at like a day or 2 for it to actually grow. These take like 2 or 3 minutes. So I only had to chop down like 6 different trees, and then I just started replanting them, and I was good to go. I thought I would have to go further, so I brought my bed with me, but no. I'll start smelting some cobblestone to make stone so I can have some stone bricks. Stone brick and dark oak is a combo I love. It's a lot like spruce and cobblestone in the sense of how well they pair. I also won't have to worry about running out of coal. Look at this. These are the stripped. Can you strip the wood? What? That's very nice to know. This really is way more up to date than I thought it was, and you can craft the notch apples. You just need a lot of gold. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over the outline and fill it out properly. Just get the blocks in place and at the length I want. I can't even place the stair here because I'm like on where it goes technically, which is a quality of life change that is in the game now that you really just don't realize because it just, you know, it seems normal. But in the older versions of the game, like I can't place this. I have to be not like touching where the block is, which makes sense, but at the same time, it's like with how you can build now, that doesn't play a factor, at least for this specific instance. And the reason I want to get this roof on first is just so I know exactly where to dig out, because it's pretty even underneath just because I didn't have it fully filled in. We have the roof, so I now know what not to dig and what to dig. That's all I'll be doing these next few days. Since I don't have to use stone picks, it will be much faster than what it could have been. Let's get to it. Trying to build this is a bit more challenging than I thought it would be just because of the different levels of the roofs, as well as wanting this to go into the mountain and not like have my own wall kind of. So what I'm trying to do right now is just carry over this roof how I want it. So dig out something like this and then just carry it along with the stairs. And then as far as the actual wall goes, I think I'll just go with dark oak planks. I have somewhat of a design planned out, but I can't like get to it until I clear this up as well. And then I'm a bit iffy on what to do with this. Maybe on the inside of this build, I will have some interior walls instead of it just being like an open area. No matter which way I go, there's a lot of digging ahead of me. You know, that's just the nature of deciding to live in a mountain. They're now installed, pushing all the way to that back wall. Before I continue with this interior, I want to build sort of a deck out here, which is going to begin with just some planks. And I think when I hit the middle part of these outer roofs, I will go out a block. I can even go out an additional block once I hit each of these parts of the roof. And now we have a slight outline. And actually, if I want this to be a deck, it's gonna need to go out a couple more blocks, maybe like 4 blocks all around. So I'm left with this. I'm also gonna add an upside down stairs outline out of the stone brick, and even some glass and pillars once I actually get the wall built, and of course support beams for underneath, but that's gonna take a while to get to. I'll head on over to the nearest spot where there's plenty of sand, which is just over this direction. I'm only gonna need enough for the windows of the front of the base. There may even be a chance I branch off and do something else, so I could also grab more. So I'll dig up sand until both my iron shovels break. Nearly 7 stacks later, I can head back home. I have my wall plan figured out, and just so it's not a big square of open space, I am going with walls. And these are doubled because, well, how I built the roof, one side would have to be uneven, or I could just double up, so I'll be doubling up. And then these outer spots will be glass. I have a lot of stone I still need to mine, so let's get to it. There's still so much that needs to be done, but I'm getting a little tired of building right now. I have the general structure complete. If we head inside, we can turn this direction. We have a room right here. There's another room right over there, as well as a little loop-de-loop over here. There's a lot of detail inside that needs to be done, as well as out here, but I think after I transfer everything inside, I want to step away just for a little bit, maybe 5, 10, 15 days, because of course I'm going to want a staircase. I'm going to want some support. We do have a really nice structure for this space. It just needs a lot of detailing, which I'll get to after I transfer everything and probably start some farms. You can't place chests like this next to each other. They can't even, wow, okay, that's interesting. So you can place double chests, but you can't have another chest touching any block that's touching that one. So I guess I'll have to do something like this, because I can't even like go sideways because they can't touch each other. They can be stacked, but just, oh, it's a little strange. So maybe the organization in this world will be a little worse than what it usually is. I'm off to the village to borrow some of their wheat. It's not too far this direction. I didn't see any carrots or potatoes while I was there. We're gonna have to get lucky with a zombie if we want one of those. The original wheat texture. I think the wheat is one spot where I like what we have now better. Oh, look, carrots. Thank you very much. Although the original carrots look much better in your hotbar. That's the desert temple from earlier, and there's another one that's off this direction. That's not even really in a desert. Yeah, just look at this temple. It takes up half this desert. It's literally touching a birch tree. And there's grass. Let's see if the loot we get from this one is better than the last. Chest 1, no. Well, chest 2 is even worse. This one's okay, I guess. And the final, yeah, this one was even worse. It's nice to get bones, but you know, no good enchanted books, no diamonds, no saddle. Soon I can have some farms up in my base, but right now there's just gonna be some temporary ones down here. It's incredibly simple right now. I just want enough crops to lead to a larger one in our base. I also need to begin planting sugarcane. 44 is a solid number to begin with. The birds and the bees, no repopulation. I think birds and the bees is in Java. From now on, I'll periodically head over there and just keep the expansion going. Let's go check out the nether. Into the nether. This is probably the best spot for the portal because every other wall is odd. I'm not 100% sure if the map is going to work in here. I'm just now remembering there's not like the different biomes. Okay, yeah, the map does not work. This isn't a great, never mind. This is a very good spawn. We're pretty high up and on the edge, but there's a fortress. It's very dark in here. There's also not the other biomes, which does mean we don't have to deal with like piglins, but that also means I won't have an easy source of ender pearls. I will not survive that fall, and there's nowhere else. There's nowhere to go from here. I think I have to get over there and then climb down that way. Oh gosh, I'm trying to bedrock build and I can't. Oh! I spawned up there. I had to come all the way over here, but now I'm on the surface. Let's move into the fortress. I'm gonna head back home before I do too much because I do want to grab some more torches. But real quick before I go home, let's take out some blazes and get some rods. Oh, thank you. Into the fire. My pick is broke. They also aren't dropping their rods too commonly. I've taken out 10 of them already. Maybe not 10. Well, with this guy, it'll be 10. And I've only gotten 2. Let's make a new pick as well as some torches. I'll only need 6 at most because I already know where the fortress is. Hopefully it's a lot less just because I don't know how I'm supposed to get a bunch of ender pearls. Let's check out the rest of this fortress, and then I don't think there's anything else to do in the nether. I'm just in a random hallway and I can't see a thing. A saddle! Chest 2 has nothing. Chest 3 has some gold. Another saddle. Our first wither skeleton. As long as they don't catch me off guard, I should be able to handle them pretty easily. And just like that, I've explored this entire fortress. It looked much bigger than it actually is. And wither skeletons haven't really spawned. And enderman. Yeah, oh man. I'm heading home. I can come back later for wither skulls, maybe ender pearls, but it might even be faster to just stay home and get them. I know in newer versions, endermen spawn more frequently in the desert biome, so maybe I can travel over there to gather some, in hopes that it goes both ways. And I do have a saddle, so we can get a horse. I want to head to the portal room and see how many eyes I need. Let's get rid of you. And the moment of wow, there's just one. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get looting on my sword if I want to make this work. Maybe they're not in this version of the game. Oh, whoa, look! A zombie spawner. There's a cave connected to this broken part of the stronghold. Now all I need is some books. Chest 1 has another saddle, don't care. Chest 2 has some music discs. I'm staircasing up to surface so I have an easy way to get up and down because I am going to turn this into an XP farm. Just as the trees grew faster, I also think the regular crops grow faster too. I know I'll for sure have enough sugarcane by the time I have enough leather. So you guys need to speed this up. As I wait on them, I can start making some more progress on the space. Beginning with chopping down some trees because I need a lot more wood. The babies take a while to grow up, but they're allowed to make a lot of baby. That's the 4th one. The cows now have 5 kids. It took longer than it should have, but I've finally found a horse. Yay, saddle up. All right, let's put the saddle on. Let's put the armor on. And are you fast? Oh, wow. Our friend is faster than walking, so let's head back home. Oh, sorry. I'm going to name you Birch. I guess Birch can sit with the cows for now. There's a lot more building that needs to be done. Okay, looks like we're going for number 6. Wow, that's... Wow. Are these cows ever going to grow up? It's been like 3 days. I'll begin with these support beams. Something simple like this with some upside down stairs should be all I need. And I can just do that on both sides. Some beams to go on the outside do look necessary. I was going to make stone brick walls, but those aren't in the game yet. I'll have to settle with cobblestone. The staircase leading up here is just going to be straight from the front. And it's actually going to be breaking in through the floor. Just like this. And I did extend the front part out a block, giving myself a touch more space to work with. And now this is going to be brought down as far as it can go. The railing I'm going to use for the staircase will be an upside down stair followed by some dark oak logs. What I do up top will be pretty simple. We have just about the finished product of the exterior of our base. I do plan to branch off that direction so we can have a lot more going there, but as of now this part of the base is complete. As far as the inside goes for detailing, I can just do a little something with some slabs. There's plenty more I want to build in here, like all the farms and the enchantment table, but currently I'm just going to be putting in some detail. Because the walls are 2 blocks thick, I can even do little things like this. Having a horse in your cow pen is most definitely the way to go. We're getting pretty close to being ready for a full level 30 enchantment. That being said, let's go build that XP farm. This process of course begins with digging out this room. I'm not sure if at this time you couldn't craft mossy cobblestone, but I do know there was a point in the game where this was the only way to gather mossy cobblestone, and through a jungle temple, but you couldn't craft this block. Then place in the water, dig out this middle hole, make the room, and there we go. I've built an XP farm in most of my videos. Let's hurry up and get rid of all these torches. The zombie XP farm is finished. We head down this ladder and there we go. I'm level 33, so I don't need to be here right now. I also don't even have the enchantment table built, but when I do have it, which will be pretty soon, I'm ready to go. Looting 3 is a must-have so I can get ender pearls as well as wither skulls. Birch, if you would please help me out. I think I may get an achievement when I craft this, and I do. Enchanter. Now, where are the bookshelves? I think I've gone through every single spot. Maybe they're classified as a decoration? Oh, obviously they're with the paper. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, at least we found them. Right now, I can only get up to level 12, and that's sharpness 2. I won't do any enchanting unless it's maxed out. Because it's pretty dark right there, we have some glowstone. I don't think I can place carpet. It might mess up the connection, because if I have this block right here, it takes it down to level 6. So I think placing carpet next to it would do the same. I'll need a lot more space for the crop farm as well as the cow farm, so I'm going to dig out an entrance right here. I may even make this wall another entrance, and basically I'll just dig out another room or two so I can move everything I have down there up to our base. I've made some progress on the room, and I've dug out into the other side of the mountain. Also, because of this strip right here, I'll be able to place in some dirt and get some grass, which this is connected to an underneath part. I just covered it up with some stone. I guess the cows can go on this left side. The first farm room is complete. I was gonna make the window wider and I had it down a couple more blocks, but it just didn't look right. I think I have to just curve it in like that because the animals would just be able to jump up top. Placed in some glowstone because I needed some more light for this center spot. I'm gonna feed all these cows one last time, and now I'll start taking them out. I don't need to bring this many cows up to our base, and I may even get enough leather right here. And now I can take this wheat and bring all these cows back home. And I got over never mind. Wow, what? I thought I got over a stack of leather because there was only 19 here, so I just assumed that there was more up here. 19 leather from all those cows is horrible, but we do have a lot left because they take quite some time to grow up. 53 steak for 19 leather is such a bad trade-off. The Xbox 360 leather drop rates were not good at all, but I do already have 26, plus plenty of sugarcane. In fact, I may even have enough books right here. I definitely do, so not getting much leather there is not a bad thing. Yes, level 30 enchantments, fortune 3, sharpness 4. That's very good, but looting 3 is what I want. I already regret bringing the cows up here. They're so loud. There's a oh, I already had a diamond pick. Oh my gosh, and I don't even have that many diamonds. Oh, it's sharpness 3. What? Oh wait, is this back in the day where you could just do that? Maybe I have to close out and then go back in? No, it's still sharpness 3. What the heck? Okay, my iron sword is sharpness 4. It's different for okay, that's okay. That being said, I guess I'll take the fortune 2. Oh my gosh. There aren't grindstones either, right? So if I enchant a tool, am I just stuck with it? Oh no. I'll try a small level 7 enchantment, and now with my diamond sword, what will I get? Unbreaking 3. That's risky to try because I can't disenchant. Fortune 3, there we go, let's take it. And I still need to dig more for the sugarcane. Now the sword has Unbreaking 3 again. We're hoping for looting. Oh my gosh, that is the worst. Oh no. I have 9 diamonds left over. I will be able to efficiently mine for more because I have fortune 3 and efficiency. So when I go down the strip mine, I'll be in a much better position than usual, which strip mining is what I'm going to do right now because I need more diamonds to do more re-rolls because I can't disenchant and I have to have Unbreaking 3, looting 3. Let's go get some diamonds. I began mining at level 12 as I remember that being the best go-to from back then. I ended up mining 22 diamonds, and because fortune 3 is friendly, I finished with 48. Looting 3 is the only enchantment I really wanted. Obviously getting fortune 3 is nice, but I didn't think it would be as helpful as it was. Only because I didn't plan to really go mining for diamonds again. But since you can't disenchant, I need an excess of diamonds. And now I have a total of 57. Let's throw Silk Touch on this axe. That's the best enchantment for me right now, just because I want to move this setup down to our XP farm. I'm gonna aim to get looting 3 as well as maybe feather falling and protection on my armor when I of course create diamond armor. Hopefully I will have enough diamonds left over. I'm pretty sure you're gonna mess up the rates. I should have put a slab up there. I guess we could build a nice little corner for our enchantment table. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. This spider is really messing things up for me. Let's just jump in and take him out real quick. Hopefully now it doesn't take too long. Minecraft just crashed or something with the Xbox. I'm clicking the button and like nothing's popping up, which is yeah, this is unexpected. The last autosave was, I don't know how long ago. Within the last 30 minutes is when the last autosave was. So it's not like I'll lose a lot of progress, but I could lose some of the enchantments that I got. And I'm very happy with some of what I got. All right, I just turned it off. The Xbox 360 is so hot right now. And this video from when it comes out was supposed to be out probably like 5 or 6 days earlier. But unfortunately, the controller that I had for it broke. I don't know how I got this knockoff wired Xbox controller and I was using it. And when I tested it out, it was working and everything. But then when I actually went to record, it just wasn't working. I would plug in the controller, the light would be blinking a bunch. The Minecraft music. Oh no, we cannot play this. As much as I like the Minecraft music, it's unfortunate, but a lot of it is copyrighted. Let's take out these zombies. Okay, wait, first off, what did I lose? All right, okay, so it looks like the only enchantment I lost was my helmet, which my helmet had protection 4. I still have my sword, which has looting 2. I couldn't get looting 3, but that's fine. I'm gonna turn the autosave down to 15 minutes for now, just in case something like that happens again. And then yeah, the reason why this is a little late is because yeah, the controller, it wasn't working, and then I had to get another controller, but when I ordered the controller, you know, it took like 4 or 5 days to get here, and then I called an audible to make another video in the meantime, so then this video wasn't going to be out for another week, but we'd have like another 100-day video come out like 4 days ago. But then things with that video fell apart, so I just, you know, just waited until the controller came in, and now I have an official Xbox 360 controller that's wireless. And oh my gosh, when I got this controller, the D-pad is broken. If I just show you right here, clicking down, I'm clicking down right now, it's not working. I have to bam. You got to click it harder. It doesn't go. If you click it normally, oh, of course, now now it's gonna, okay, now, you know what? It wasn't working a second ago, okay? And it hasn't been working this entire time. It's just, you gotta really press it down. You gotta really press it down. I'll be back when I have all my stuff enchanted. I still have 24 diamonds left over. I have fully enchanted armor, and most importantly, looting 2, as well as some other enchantments. I won't be able to get an enchanted golden apple, so I am just going to make some regular golden apples. I have 6 right now. That'll be fine for what I plan to do, which is head to the nether and get some wither skulls, because I really want to fight the Wither in Xbox 360 edition and see what it's like. I know I've never beaten the Ender Dragon by myself in Xbox 360 edition, and I don't think I've ever even fought the Wither in Xbox 360 edition. I have solid armor, a looting 2 sword, 6 golden apples. I should be good to take out some skeletons. Let's just hope they spawn more frequently, because I believe in my entire trip from earlier they only spawn like 3 times. I'm just going to run around, take them out, get some skulls, or get set on fire. That works too, I guess. My head hurts. I've been in here for just about 40 minutes and have not gotten a single skull. And if the drop rates weren't bad enough, even with looting 2, these skeletons just don't spawn enough. That's actually the first time I've gotten Wither affected. What I've been doing to try and get them to spawn is I will run all the way down here, stand on that very edge, and then run all the way back after, you know, standing there for a couple seconds. And then sometimes they do spawn, and it does help a little bit, but not nowhere near enough. And I can't spend the last third of this video in here. But I do have a way we can still fight the Wither, but that's gonna have to wait for a little later, as right now I just want to get out of here. I also need ender pearls. Oh no. Chicken jockey. Wait, was my red bed a second ago? Maybe that is the default color. Well, speaking of my D-pad not working, now I'm clicking right and it only goes right like every 4th click. So now I have to really click the right and really click the bottom. Okay. I'm off to the desert because it's time to get some ender pearls. I really hope they spawn more commonly here as they do now. And with looting 2, I should only have to take out maybe 7 or 8 and I'd have 11 ender pearls. I brought my bed to set my spawn, but I will be staying up all night taking on the monsters. I do want somewhere safe to sleep, so I'll make the desert temple my base. Tonight, we battle! Or we sit and enjoy the night sky. Where is everyone? Finally, an Enderman! Fire aspect might actually make it harder to get the Ender Pearl. There we go. Really? Really? I don't know if he randomly died to the fire aspect or if he just decided he doesn't want to fight anymore. And now it's raining, so now if the odds weren't bad enough already, now they won't even come out. 3 Endermen with looting 2, and I didn't get a single pearl. I guess I can stay up late again and see how it works. Maybe they spawn more in the mesa. Oh, I see another one too. Perfect. Yay! Oh, there's another one. Yes. My luck has turned around. My luck has not turned around. It went away. Hopefully this one doesn't leave me. Seriously? I've come across 6 Endermen and 3 of them have just left. At least I have 1 Ender Pearl. What is this? Is there a spawner or something under here? There is. What? That's crazy. Let's see what goodies we get. Okay, a name tag. That's cool. The seed I use for this world is brokendpad. Mr. Enderman, come face me. That was very generous. There's no way. 2 nights, 3 pearls. I'm making more progress than I did with the Wither. Yay. 3 ender pearls. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, there's another one up there. Thank you very much. The sun is rising and it looks like I'll have to stay out 1 more night. I'd have enough by now if 4 of the Endermen didn't run away. Gosh darn it. Yes! Just 2 more. The sun's coming up again. This is my last chance. Please, just give me 2 pearls. Really? He left. Yes! I can finally sleep, and that's right when the phantoms start to come out. I did forget to enchant a bow, so I can go ahead and do that now. Power 3, hopefully it comes with infinity. Unbreaking 3, okay. I do have over a stack of arrows because I was out fighting the monsters, though. So I kind of don't even need one. I can combine these 2 bows and get Unbreaking 3 and Power 4. Welcome to the squad, Bows MC. I also need to heal my boots as well as my helmet. There we go. There's the 11 eyes I need. Oh my gosh! There's less than 20 days left and I'm finally on my way to take on the Minecraft Xbox 360 edition Ender Dragon. I've never done this solo before and I do not... Oh, I forgot my food. And I have no idea how difficult it's gonna be. Oh gosh. Yay, the end? Ooh, I love that. I think it's so much better than what we have now. Again, not to, criticize, some of the new stuff. I like a lot of what's new, but I don't know. I like that health bar more. My accuracy on controller, ugh. I don't have infinite arrows, but over a stack should... Wow, okay, so the bow is way different, because that would have definitely hit nowadays, right? That's still too... That's crazy. Ooh, that did damage. The trajectory is way different. Ow, get me out of there. Now there's just the 2 cages to deal with. What? Should I have known I was gonna die there? Honestly, I don't think so. Seriously though, I'm used to playing Bedrock, and in Bedrock, I guarantee you, you stand from that angle at that distance with the rest of the cage there, you're not dying. I've done that same hit so many times and it does a couple hearts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I want to add that into my repertoire. I say oh my gosh a lot, but oh my goodness, that's something else right there. Oh my goodness. How am I gonna get up to my loot? I didn't bring any blocks. I just have to hope either my pickaxe or some cobblestone fell down. Because if that didn't happen, then I'm not getting up there. I got my cobblestone. Good, 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 good. I can get up to the top, and now I know for the next crystal to step back a little. Although I was stepped back. It's not like I was touching it. I already died once earlier to something that I still don't think I should have. It looked like I was gonna make the jump. I'm not gonna risk it. I'll back up and I'll shoot an arrow. If I'm not far, you know what? I might not be. Okay. No, no. Ow. Water clutch. Oh, dang it. I really thought I had this. I don't even know if the dragon itself is more difficult. The end crystals are. Well, at least everything didn't get pushed off. Now the battle can finally begin. Where are my boots? Whoa, the dragon moves very strangely. It's pretty loud, but it's not how it is in Bedrock Edition where it just breaks the sound barrier. The dragon itself doesn't seem any stronger. It does move a lot more when you're up close, and maybe it has slightly more health. I have taken down the Ender Dragon in Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. Psh, there we go. Goodbye. At least I should be able to get another pair of Feather Falling 4 boots with all these levels. I forgot about that. The, what's it called? The end cities are in this version. Where are the Endermen? There's not a single one on this entire island. So apparently a future update is where they brought Endermen to the end. At least to this main island, because there aren't any here. Let's grab the egg and get on out of here. Did it just fall into the... I've never seen that happen before. Yay! I don't have the egg. Maybe it's sitting at the portal? It's just gone. I didn't want it anyway. Feather Falling 3, not quite 4, but I will happily accept it, especially when it comes with protection too. I do have a backup plan if I'm unable to get Wither Skulls this time around, but I'm going for them again. Perfect time to autosave. Thank you very much. Let's get some skulls. It's been another 30 minutes and one spawns maybe every 4 minutes. And if that didn't make this hard enough, I haven't gotten a single skull. Looting 2 isn't doing anything for me. I'm still gonna fight the Wither this video, but I'm gonna take a different route, which I'll get to later on. Because right now, it's time to bring our sugarcane farm up to our base. That'll start with me digging out a hole going this direction. Breaking out into the wilderness. I'm pretty low on wood, so I should chop down some trees before I continue. I placed this dark oak on a lower level because I want the sugarcane to go right here. That being said, I can actually go out another 2 blocks on each side. The rough layout's in, I just want to get the surrounding build ready to go. And for that, there's still some digging left to do. Yet again, I need to place in these stairs with a little jump. I have the inside of this build finished. There's just about 45 sugarcane planted, which is the same size as that one down there. As for the outside, I need to add some support and detail it. The sugarcane farm is a neat little addition to our base. I'm gonna try one more time to get some skulls. I have been in here 41 minutes, and that's the first skull I've gotten. And that's after the oh wow, another autosave. And that's after the previous 30-minute session and other 40-minute sessions. So it looks like I might have to stay in here another hour, you know, looting 2 skeletons. Come on, guys. Come on. I've spent like 2 hours of hunting wither skeletons and I only have 1 skull to show for it. I was also just catching up on the editing and I think I may be a little off in the day counter, which is why I'm doing like segments of 10 because like doing it one by one would be pretty difficult to kind of keep track of because I'm in a version of the game where I literally can't check the day counter. I do think I only have around 5 or so days left. Now I will know when I hit day 100 because there is an achievement somewhere that's like 100 days. Oh, right here, passing the time, play for 100 days. So once I get this achievement, then I'll know that I've played for 100 days. And I think right now I'm only like, I don't know, yeah, 5 days off, somewhere around there. Or not 5 days off, 5 days within finishing. I went back, got some more food, and I don't know, I just think it's weird because I really need to fight the Wither in Xbox 360 edition, and I already know what I'm going to do if I can't actually get the skulls from these skeletons. But I don't want to go down that path until I hit day 100 because I want to make sure that I get the day 100 achievement. I guarantee you he's not dropping a skull. Told you. Even with looting 2, I think I've taken out like 30 skeletons, which I should have taken out way more by now, but they don't spawn. But I've only gotten 1 skull. In my last video, it took me only 12 minutes without looting to get 3 skulls. And in this one with looting 2, I've spent over 2 hours and got 1. Ow! All this fire is literally from the ghasts. Something I've learned while running around is the ghasts in Xbox 360 edition are so aggressive. They spawn more often and they fire more often. By the way, I've pretty much explored the entire nether. There's like nothing else. And one of the things that has thrown me off with the day counter is like being in the nether for so long. And this is pretty much it. I mean, they don't spawn often. It's mostly just running, and then when I do fight them, they don't really do any damage. And then most importantly, even with looting 2, they don't drop their skulls. I spent some time on and off in the nether. No such luck with any more skulls. I also should be at day 100 by now, and I still have yet to get that 100-day achievement. I have most definitely already hit day 100, and I still haven't gotten the achievement, so I started to look it up because I was a little curious on why. And when I looked, oh no, I'll save you! No! When I looked it up, apparently it's 100 days, but it counts total as the time, so 33 hours in the game, but sleep doesn't pass the day. So this has been 100 days in Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. Now, I still haven't taken on the Wither, and in a long-term world, I would never do this. For the sake of the video, and because I know this won't be a long-term world, I think we have to go talk to someone. Excuse me, Mr. Santa Claus?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you too. You know, it's December and I've been trying really hard to get these skulls and I've just been unable to, so I was hoping maybe you could, you know, like if I ask for a present and you get me the 2 skulls, you know, I'd really appreciate it.
Ho, ho, ho! You can get your presents on the 25th like everyone else.
You see, that's not gonna work for me. I kind of need the present now.
Ho, ho, ho! That's actually very rude of you to, you know, kind of rush my process, you know, because I like to take the reindeer out and then, okay, I don't need the, you know, I don't need the whole story, all right? Wow, you're actually very rude.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you spend 2-3 hours fighting withers and you only get 1 skull.
Ho, ho, ho!
All right, is that a yes?
Ho, ho, ho!
I'm telling you right now, I need those skulls.
Well, I do have 2 on me from my trip to the nether, but I was gonna fight the wither myself.
Okay, fine. How about I give you my skull, you fight the wither, and I get to record your gameplay?
That sounds like a lovely idea. Thank you so much. Ho, ho, ho! My Christmas suit is washing right now, so that's why I'm wearing this.
In honor of Santa, I only get 1 shot to beat the wither. If I die, it's over. I got milk. I don't have bosom seed. Let's just hope I don't need him. I wonder how hard this fight's gonna be. The wither effect in this game, as far as I know, isn't as strong as... I should get away from the water. Isn't as strong as what we have now. When I got hit by the withers a couple times when I was in the nether, their effect wasn't as strong, and it looks like I will need my bow if it's just gonna sit up there. There is an actual Santa skin, but when I tried to use it, it wouldn't let me because I need to be signed into Xbox Live. And when I tried to do that, I got a support pop-up. So we have this guy. So this is my Santa skin. I used up most of my food in the nether. I have 27 arrows. Let's begin this fight. Wow, this is going very well. Just don't move so much, please. I can't remember if the blue one is what gives you the wither effect or the black one. Ow, it's the black one. Let's not drink this just yet because I don't think it's strong enough, right? I could even eat a golden apple. I mean, I have 11. Oh, I hit it back at him. Now, this is definitely where I should drink a bucket. Ow, 3 hearts. Okay, let's heal up. Fortunately, you regenerate hearts faster in this version. There we go. He's stuck on the tree. I think once the wither gets down to half health, that's when it starts to move in. I need more milk. I'm out of arrows. No! I already used 27? This is why I always get infinity. Maybe riding Birch into battle isn't a bad idea. I have some extra height, so my sword might actually be useful, and I'll be faster this way. Nope, nope. Don't let Birch get hit. Then I wrap it around. What? Can I still not reach? Oh, yes, I can. It's okay, Birch. I won't let you get hit. What? How is that not hitting? That only did damage to me. Good. We can do this. I'm so close yet so far. Yes. Knockback is not helping me right now. I'd be much better off if I didn't have knockback because I can't like spam attacks like that. Oh no, Birch has the wither effect. Drink milk, drink milk. Can I feed you a golden apple? Oh yes, I can. Good, good, good. Don't worry, Birch. We'll make it through this. You need another golden apple? Eat up. Don't worry. We can do this. Birch. This has been 100 days in Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. Yet another video with a tough ending. We were able to get 28 of the achievements through these 100 days, build up a nice base, take on both main bosses of Minecraft, and this was a nice refreshing trip into the past. Thank you, Santa, for helping with this video.
Ho, ho, ho!